Trash and no bosses. Can you farm trash then? I guess. I don't know if that'd be the best strat though, because like you're trying to avoid the dungeon meta, the dungeon cleave meta, where you have to visit this you technically stay in a dungeon and farm trash respawns, but that's not really good XP per hour, right? You could just sit there and wait for the stock of these guys to respawn every like 20 minutes or something. You're not exactly going to be confident, and there's no real incentive to do that. Why not take the flight path? That's oh, is it closer to do it that way? Maybe it is. Yeah, it might be closer. Whip cheetah. Yeah, you can't reset cheetah. Yeah, tactics is still here, dude. I love tactics is still here, man. How are you in tactics? Good to see you still in here, bro. Hunter isn't the easiest class to hardcore to 60. Cargus proceeds to one-shot an orc hunter to 60. Hey, we're not even close to being 60 yet, man. And this is my main class of them. The cheetah emote. Man, oh man, that was really fun though. The dungeons with one life is sick. Still leveling? Did you get the FP from Ratchet? I did get it. Yeah, I did. But I thought it was gonna be faster to just run it. Why? Should make that much sense. Probably would have been faster to go to Crossroads. Are you finding Horde easier? I think it's easier for me just because I'm looking at the quests and like the routing and stuff, right? I don't know if I see more comfortable leveling a Horde or an Orc going through the Barrens, but it's definitely more within my wheelhouse. Okay. How's the Hunter treating you? I'm having a lot of fun on the Hunter, guys. A lot of fun. I don't know if you guys are enjoying it more than the other. Now we have a couple of hardcore characters going, so we got that. We got some hype on the Horde now too. 189 guild members on the Horde side now. So on Bloodsail, there are really active guilds on both sides of things, whether you want to play Alliance or Horde. This is the heartbeat of the hardcore movement right now. What's up, Patrick? Here's the Discord for any of you guys interested on the Twitch side, primarily, because there's a lot of new people over from cross stream. If you're interested, we have a tournament on the 29th. Totally free to enter. There's going to be some prizes. It's going to be casted and streamed, and it should be a really good time. All classes are going to be able to get some prizes and some recognition. The Discord's been growing real well. Let's see how many people we have now. We have... Oh my god, dude. Almost 1,200 members. That's crazy. Highest level on the Horde side. Let's see. Highest level on the Horde side is that Shaman that was in our group, 23. So it's still pretty much early days, man. If you guys want to hop in, the water is fine. A lot of nice people involved with this. Please do yourself a favor and not go to 1,000 Needles. Why is that? Rogue is more fun, more daring. That's true. That's true. Barrens is pretty relaxing, though, at the same time. Hey, chill out. Chill out, Adel. Sorry, my dogs are barking like crazy. Okay. If they keep barking, I'll mute myself. My bad. Turn in this glowing shard. Go to TD. Get the Talbot mantle. Oh, they're getting ready to use that mine, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna get Talbot mantle, yup. Making sure this is legit. Was told I can purchase weapons and vendors? Yeah, that includes bags, because you can't use the AH, Anthony. So this whole mode is making vendors great again. I mean, we like to meme in the chat. You know, it makes X, Y, Z great. It really does that. Because there's no AH, bags are really expensive. Inventory is really brutal and punishing because the vendors charge a lot for bags, right? 25 silver, 1 gold, and because there's no AH. You have to buy vendor weapons, which are not cheap as well. Yeah, usually my dogs set off people. What's the Alliance hardcore guild you should join? There's one called Iron Man, and there's another one called Hardcore. Iron Man is the most popular one, but most people are, when they die on their character, they're switching over to the other one.
You wish.
There it is, telling us to go to TB. Now we go to Crossroads, fly to TB, get Crescent Staff, become a big slapper. Which guild are you in? I'm in Iron Zug, which is the Horde one. But there's another Horde one which is really good called Hardcore. So there's a couple guilds going right now. Alliance guild is called Hard Mode. It might be. There might be a hard mode as well. But there's multiple guilds now. Either way, Bloodsail Buccaneers is where it's at, boys. Give it a shot. It's really fun. We're having a really good time over here. Hardcore versus Iron Man. Iron Man is more tedious, man. It's no talents, no professions, no dungeons, no potions, no auction house, no trading. White and gray gear only, so you can't use any of the green sort of quest rewards. It's kind of like it's kind of just a very different game mode. Very, very different game mode. With Hardcore, you're able to use the greens you get from quest items. You're able to basically use anything you can get your hands on organically. There's just no trading, no age or anything like that. So, but you can use professions, you can use talents. And that opens up the doors to a lot of new kind of talent builds and specs and profession lines that are going to be viable in a hardcore context. Hardcore way better than Iron Man. Why would you even play without talents? That's my thoughts exactly, Michael. I'm really not sure actually. That's the thing that's the most egregious out of the Iron Man thing, and I really think that's retail, right? No, that the whole reason why they said no talents is because of the way retail is. So they're applying that same concept to Classic, but in Classic it doesn't really work IMO. Iron Man is masochistic, hardcore is fun. Bingo, right there. That's a really good way to describe it, Nestor, at least IMO. We're still playing the game in the same way that you kind of would at 60. You're using consumables, professions, and you get to admire the finesse and the clean play and all that. Are the locals from this server upset or happy about the hardcore challenge going on in this server? That's a really good question. One thing I've noticed about this server, Bloodsail Buccaneers, people are pretty quiet and they're pretty low-key. Even with the RP that takes place on this server, it's very discreet, kind of. It's not in your face. You don't go into Goldshire and you see a bunch of, Night Elf cat form druids surrounding a naked Night Elf female. Like, you would think Goldshire is wild. Like, the RP happens, but kind of behind the scenes. So it's hard for me to get a reading on it. If I'm being honest, I think probably a good amount would feel threatened or like upset, or at least be very wary about a streamer, multiple streamers rolling on this server and doing this type of challenge. Now, with that said, everybody who's coming onto the server, like, I really would encourage to just be respectful to the customs here and not try to create really memey names or whatever, and try to play ball with the current culture of it, because it's a small server. It's one of the smallest servers, at least originally, here, and tight knit. I haven't received even a single message from someone raging out at me or anything like that. Yo, Miz the Kid, thank you very much for the $10, man. That's a very generous donation. People are awesome on the server as well. They're very, very nice here. These are the type of people, like, if you make a mistake in a raid or if you fuck up, like, these are the people you want in your that are going to be, like, patient and understanding with you. So I've had nothing but positive experiences rolling here. You just got to be mindful of that. Yeah, we just got to be mindful of the people here, right? Just basic manners. I do think what we're doing, though, is kind of an RP type of thing. It's a grassroots, like, feels good, kind of wholesome community initiative. Players making use of the world as a sandbox. Players creating their own community events. It feels positive. It feels good, and hopefully we'll promote RP servers and make it a little bit more, not seem as strange to some people. So is your end game after you hit 60 to raid, or just to keep pumping out hardcore classes? I mean, yeah, pretty much keep making more classes, you know, or just raid on them. I mean, the sky's the limit with it, right? But that's the ultimate achievement, to hit 60 without dying, and then you get all that bragging rights of this class is 60 solo with 60 no deaths. One of the ultimate leveling challenge. Metastrop with the Twitch Prime, thank you very much. Welcome. Are you allowed to use bank alts? No bank alts, no. Big Twitch numbers, I know, man. Big Frosted Damasos, they'll do it to you. Okay, so we are here. We have arrived. We need to go to Elder Rise. Turn in our quests. And become a big hero. Not TB again? Yeah, we just have to not fall off, right? What happens if you die to fall damage? It's over. So, you know, we like the meme about that, right? You're making fall damage great again. You're making, you know, fatigue great again. You're making drowning great again. These things don't really pose much of a meaningful threat to you if you're just playing the game normally, right? You just respawn, it's whatever. But if you're playing hardcore, you're scared of death. Like, you're scared to death here. Look, even this is probably giving some people anxiety looking at this right now. Look at this bridge. I could just jump off and my character has to get deleted. Look at this. Like, this is... If I fall... This is making fall damage great again. If I fall off this, I have to log out and delete the character. So it's kind of immersive in that sense, you know? Drowning, fatigue, all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible to kind of like hardcore on a PvP server. It's more of a PvE server type of thing, especially if you're streaming. Look at this Talbar mantle. Boom. Look at this. So good. 6 int, 3 stam. Unbelievable shoulders. I mean, I really look like a Warlock NPC at this point. There's nothing about me that looks like that. If you saw a screenshot of this class, right here, what would you think, guys? You still play your Warlock at all? Yeah, I'm raiding on him. Tomorrow. Still leather gloves, shaman or lock. Yeah, you would think, right? I'm a freaking hunter. Here we go, boys. Oh yeah, crescent staff. Look at the difference. Look at just appreciate the difference in DPS, speed. I mean, it's faster. 7 int, 7 stam. Look how hard this crescent staff slaps. Absolutely monstrous. How do I get in on this? Good question. There's a Discord. All the rules, the community, the guilds, the tournament on the 29th, all of that. You can find all the information in this Discord. There are multiple, you know, streamers, content creators, people that you may recognize around the scene that are getting involved with this hardcore movement. And it's kind of taking the game back to the OG way, you know, we used to play it, and capturing sort of the spirit of vanilla. And I really think if you guys give it a shot, you're gonna have a good time. I wouldn't mind seeing some BWL though, cargoes. Love these more, but just a little raid content would be nice. That's fair. Thanks for the feedback, David. Have you done WC? We just finished it, and we had a hell of a run. So we're getting Crescent Staff. We have Talbar Mantle. We have Venom Strike. Dude. I'm an absolute monster mash right now. I look like even more like a freaking Warlock, though. I got the little Temple of Elune looking staff right here. Look at this. Oh, man. Let me at him. Put me in, coach. I'm about to slap some monsters around. What else can we do here? We have to grab our quest items out of the bank because we deposited them here. Deviate Hides, we're never doing this, right? Serpent Bloom, we're never doing this. Oh, Cell Staff of Orgrimmar. Full best, right? It's a Warlock with a pet, right? Love this tune? Yeah, I actually do. This guy's off to a really good start. Very, very good start. Let me turn the music up a little bit. I want to hear this ambience pump a little harder. All right, let's jump down. We'll grab our quest items out of the bank, and then we'll head back to Crossroads. And I think we're in Stone Tower now, huh? I have to check the guide. Either way, we are going to be just destroying stuff. Is the tournament going to be on a U.S. server only? Just found out you need a separate subscription for other regions. This first one, yeah, but you know what I would say to the, if it was the opposite situation, if I was in EU and I wanted to participate, I would just make an NA account real quick for $15, and you pretty much will get 12 hours worth of fun there. You'll be able to meet some people, meet some friends, be part of the event, and well, $15 these days you can buy pretty much a movie ticket or something, right? I still think it's worth it. Then you could just cancel it. But I do want to do EU events too, and just get everybody involved, right? There's already some European communities that are making moves on Hydroxian Waterlords, Mirage Raceway. So, let's grab our stuff out of the bank. New accounts are half off this month, yeah? This is the new bunny slope.
Hello.
Oh, no.
Have a good one.
Hello.
Yeah, it's 60 euro.
Safe travels.
Okay, let's head
Hey
to
there.
the Crossroads.
Have a good one.
Well met.
Well met. Let me confirm on the guide where we go. Guns of Northwatch. This is physics. Oh, we do Guns of Northwatch. Okay. That's a pretty fun quest to do. That's a really fun quest to do. Let's talk about the UI and just observe the Griffin ride through Thunder Bluff into Mulgore. Let's get a nice little angle here. Look at that. What a game. What a game. $15 is 2 beers over here in the UK. That's what I'm saying. So you get 2 beers and you can just make an account for a month and just participate in the tournament. Do you have a plan to increase your inventory size without AH? There are certain ways to do it. You can, some rare spawns and quests will drop big bags, but I think the only way to do it really is to either craft it yourself or to buy it from the vendor. And you can buy, I think, the 10 slot for 1 gold. The 12 slot, I'm not sure. Do vendors even sell 12 slots? I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever bought a 12 slot bag from a vendor in my life, so I couldn't tell you. But I think the 10 slots are 1 gold each. What would you think of doing every raid once as endgame for your hardcore character, ending up as a realistic character for the immersion? I'm down for anything, man. I personally, though, I wouldn't risk it. If I had to delete my character, I wouldn't risk doing raiding. It's too scary. I mean, the game is beautiful. It holds up. Yeah, you become a real character in 60. It's the ultimate challenge, Fishing. Fishing, you can get 14 slot bags? Really? My PC is too potato to record. Could I have details in the background? And when I hit 60, pop that off for deaths? Nah, you'd have to record it. I mean, you can still play it with the hardcore style bucket wires, but if you get to 60 by some miracle, it just won't be a verified 60. So here's the cool thing about the Discord, guys. Here is the really cool thing. If you, by some miracle, hit 60 and you record it all, what you will do is you can submit the VODs, the proof of you doing it, to the community. So us, the hive mind right now, everybody in the chat, we can look at these VODs and chip away at it and go over them and look through them at 4x speed, 5x speed, 10x speed, try to look for inconsistencies with the rule set. And those VODs have to pass a peer review, and we're basically doing the peer review together as a hive mind. And if they pass that, the community awards them with the verified Hardcore 60 title. And there's probably not going to be that many who can do that. There's maybe only a dozen or something like that who can actually record it all and get there. But then they unlock a special title in the Discord, Verified Hardcore 60. They're going to have HC at the end of their name. And That's a feat of strength right there. What is the grid add-on used to align? It's called Better Align. That's the add-on. That's what it's called. And you just do /Better Align once you're in game. It'll pop up the grid and you can line everything up pixel perfect. I loved your series for the launch of Classic. Each detailed guide was amazing. I've never been on your stream. This is so good. Thank you so much, Kalis. You know I'm going to get at 60. Dawkin? Oh, Dawkin's in the chat. What's up, dude? You see me at 60? I don't know, man. Def Camp was saying the same thing, bro. Def Camp thought it was going to be easy clap. And we all know what happened to Def Camp, dude. Rest in peace. Silver Stream Mine got him. Yeah, I'll show you the Better Align. It's an add-on called Better Align, guys. This is what it looks like. Show grid. And this will pop up on the screen. And you can basically, you know, make all of your nameplates and bars fit within the grid perfectly. I'll type it in the chat. Some people might benefit from this. There it is. Whoops. There needs to be an add-on that verifies reviewing recordings is statistically feasible long term. Maybe. I mean, if there's determined, you know, members of the community, I'm sure we can split up the workload and review it at 4x speed or something like that. I don't think we're going to see a ton of people that actually get the 60 and believe that they completed it within the rule set. We'll see what happens, though. How about putting some sort of time limit on levels so people are pushing it? That's what we're trying to do, Rob, actually. Or not for the hardcore mode in general, but for the tournament on the 29th, here's the really sick thing. It is time gated, so it's only a 12-hour event. So you have to go as hard as possible, but within a limited play window. So that incentivizes people to not hang back and kill green level mobs over and over again to really push the content and see how far they can go. So that's one of the exciting things about the tournament on the 29th. Yeah, the XP bar is part of the Domino's add-on, yeah. Alright, boys. So we are here in Ratchet. We are about to do Guns of Northwatch, and we're about to test out the Venom Strike. We're about to test out the Crescent Staff and the Venom Strike.
Yo, talk to me.
Let's see how good it is. 1 second, we gotta get ammo and stuff too. Okay, let's go. Let's get some ammo. Where do we get ammo? Weaponsmith. Looking for a general contender.
I got what you need. Have a good one.
Yolo. Be good.
1 second, my dog's still barking. Alright, let's go. Guns of Northwatch. Aspect of the cheetah. How is mob competition going to work into effect for the tournament? If like 50 Horde all start at once and thirds are on the time limit, that's not that bad though. So anybody who's played on a fresh before, right? I mean, there's more than 50 people in the starting zones. There are hundreds of people, you know. I don't think 50 people, I mean, how many people are we really going to have to You have to stream, you have to follow the rule set. We're probably going to get maybe 200 people. And they're going to be split across all the different starting zones. I don't think it's going to be too bad. You know, comparatively to like a real, you know, a new server, fresh or anything like that. I think it'll be totally fine. People should get out the way. If you die in hardcore, you can start the attempt or it's game over. Oh, I mean, you can make a new character, yeah, but that character is dead, man. If you die in hardcore. And the other cool thing about the Discord, like I said with the whole verified 60, is that if you die or if you make a really big play, you can share the clip in the Discord. There's a death clips media share and a highlight reel. So, you know, if you die, people will like put Fs in as a reaction and, you know, pay respects for your death, and it creates some pretty fun and interesting content. So I would encourage you guys all to just give it a shot. And there's really, what's the harm? Like, what do you have to lose, right? Like, you can still play really well and stuff, Just make a fresh character and play the old-fashioned way, You're gonna have to delete your character. Damn, did you die, bro? No, you don't need to stream 1920 1080 FPS. I would recommend just 720 30 frames per second. That's all you need to, man. Your alliance? Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It's gonna be both factions involved, so both Horde and Alliance, and pretty much day of on the 29th, there's gonna probably be 100 or maybe even 200 people streaming at the same time on the platform. I mean, I don't think I've ever even seen anything like that happen. On the production stream, we're gonna basically be going between different player perspectives and pulling it up on stream and seeing how far people are getting, and we'll have casters and stuff like that. So yeah, YouTube will host all the recordings. That's right. All right, let's see how strong we are. Cheetah. We are here. North Watch Road. Let's witness the carnage. What do you guys think? Are we slapping? Are we slapping right now? Yeah, but Cargos is saying you have to delete your character. What's stopping people from not doing that? I mean, they don't have to delete their character. I mean, the thing is, they should. That's the honorable thing to do, is to delete your character, right? But they're not going to get that. Like, people are... If someone doesn't delete their character, you're probably not going to consider them part of the community on that guy, right? And they're not going to get the verified 60, right? If they're going for the hardcore verified 60. At the end of the day, there is going to be some honor system type of thing going on up until Blizzard implements this officially. But there is no gun to your head telling you that you can't delete your character. It's just purely out of honor. And what we can pretty much do though is not give those people the verified hardcore 60 type of title. Jesus, man, the damage, the damage. Cargos, wow, your orc has had some major upgrades in the gear. Last time I looked, he was wearing that, oh yeah, he was wearing the Huggies, right? Yeah, no more Huggies, dude. We're moving up. We got the Crescent Staff Venom Strike slappage right here. Let's do it up, man. This Iron Man hardcore movement is getting huge, and I give you all the credit. Yo, thank you very much, J-Mode. I appreciate you, man. The respawns are quite true. We're pretty strong right now, though. I mean, you guys right now, pretty much, that are giving it a shot, I really can't thank you guys enough, because you guys are the believers. This is early days, right? Like, it's... We're doing this together, like, this is a new chapter for Classic 5, maybe. Can you make as many characters as you want during the Hardcore Cup? No. I mean, you can. There's nothing stopping you, right? But, like, if you want to be eligible for the competition, you're going to have to start the recording when the clock says 8 a.m. Eastern. You start the recording. That character goes. And if you die, you're knocked out of the competition. It's almost like the Hunger Games or, what's that show with the island? Everybody keeps dying on the island. You're the weakest link. You die. People are, like, dropping like flies all around you, So... You can make new characters and have fun and just create a new guy. That character just wouldn't be eligible for the competition, if that makes sense. We're pretty strong right now. Famous last words. Oh, true. My famous last words on the Rogue before he died was, "I'll be careful." You ever see yourself implementing parties outside of dungeons for hardcore players only? Bro, the sky's the limit, man. This is just the tip of the iceberg of pretty much treating the game like a sandbox, right? Treating the game like this this open sandbox that we can do anything we want with, any challenge, anything. We have Discord, we have streaming, we have Twitch, we have YouTube. We can do whatever we want. It's really fun. What if everyone is dead by hour 5? That might be pretty exciting if everyone's dead. I don't think it's gonna happen though, because people are gonna be keeping tabs on other people, right? Here's the other spicy thing: if you're way ahead of someone, okay, let's say Jokered is in the competition, okay. Jokered is in the competition, and he's a big brain mage, and he is level 25, and everybody's level 20. If he scuffs the pull on his AoE grinding and dies to a Murloc Coast Runner, he doesn't win. He doesn't win, right? He is dead. You have to survive over the play period. So people are kind of keeping tabs on each other, seeing who's in the lead, and then maybe playing a little more conservatively or cautiously to not die, because you only have one life. Why not have another try? I mean,
Have a good one.
I see your point. I see your point.
Need help?
It just feels kind of cool that people would drop like
Be
flies,
careful.
right? And
Well met.
no, maybe it is good though to give them another shot though, because then they can keep the stream on and stuff instead of just leaving. All these questions, man, I really don't have the answers to a lot of this stuff. We gotta flesh it out together, right? But yeah, maybe giving people another shot and just having them continue to participate and
Farewell.
be streaming. Maybe that's good for the event instead of having them just, you know, log out and spectate. What would be the advantage of having one life? You know, we gotta think about these things. It feels more dope. Like, it feels more immersive when someone is eliminated. You know, it's kind of more dramatic, right? Instead of just...
Hello. Safe
What
travels.
do you guys think? Oh, Lost. Yeah, that's the show. Yeah, good call. If you get enough making it to 60, can you imagine making a raid with the same rules? Oh my gosh, deleting a level 60 though. I don't know if I could do that. That would be so painful. Isn't the winner the highest level before death, not who dies last? It's the highest level within the playtime, Michael, so we have 12 hours to level your heart out. You have 12 hours, the world is your oyster. You have to play solo, you can do dungeons if it's everybody's hardcore. And you just have to, it's a new meta. It's a new game, it's a new meta. No death skips, no death hops. Nothing like that. How much does Dragon Breath Chili hit for? That's pretty random. I think it hits for what, like 70 or something? Hardcore MC. Wait, if someone gets the highest level but dies, they don't win. Yeah, they don't win. They have to stay alive. The second round characters? I mean, the second round characters, if you were by some miracle able to get higher than the first round characters on the second round characters, you should be able to win, you know? Like, you shouldn't really be able to catch up. If you go a couple hours into the competition, you die, you re-roll, and you're still able to get first place, that would be pretty unlikely. Yeah, we're pretty strong. It's pretty nutty. We are slapping right now. If everyone else dies, yeah, but I mean, that's not gonna happen though. I think people will survive, right? We'll see. We'll see. Like, one way to find out. This will be the, you know, the alpha or the beta of the format. It'll be our first event. It could be a disaster. We'll see. You never know. Keep trying. This quest though. This quest, the longest freaking escort quest known to mankind. This Blood Elf. Yo, what's up, John? Yeah, still streaming. Level 2 AFK and wins. Yeah, I don't think that would happen though. Will you invite Soda and Asmund? I'm not up on that tax bracket, guys. I'm a lowly, you know, B tier, C tier streamer, you know, in terms of viewership. I don't have any contacts with those people or anything like that. You know, if they wanted to join, I think it'd be dope, right? But I'm not losing any sleep if it's just a few of us, you know. Even if there's just 10 people doing it, you know, it's all good. Even if it's just you guys in the chat right now. With that said, I think Jerome said he would be down. You know, he didn't really like super confirm that, but you know, he said he seemed like he'd be down. I know Jama's down, Grace Renee, some of the smaller dudes. Yeah, Stay Safe has been playing hardcore past couple days. I don't know if he's down for the tournament thing though. Yeah, it's possible. Do you play retail? No, I don't play retail. Oh shit! Look at this. There's a lot of humans up here. We're quite safe, so the guys are coming. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what to think about that. If you're playing the tournament, what class would you pick? It would be Hunter for me, but not because I think Hunter is... It's a class that I like leveling a lot. It's the class I feel most comfortable on. I mean, it might be Warlock or something too. I don't know. I could play really anything, but I'm going to be casting this one though. What she fears, huh? Jerome said last night he was going to be involved. Had to talk to you and see what you needed him to do. Told everyone that you were the best streamer to join the tournament. Wow. Dude, that guy is a legend. Man, oh man. I mean, you know who I'd really want, guys? I said it in the chat before. If anybody knows him, I said a crazy miracle. Big Criparian, dude. Anybody know Crip? Anybody? It's a good amount of people in here. I mean, that would be amazing if we got Crip, the hardcore Diablo legend. You know, if he was involved. I put money on a shaman winning 12 hours of play. Yeah, I mean, I think if you just put a big brain leveler on any class, they'd have a really good shot. Like Tactics, he's got my money's on Tactics. Tactics is a big brain speed leveler, and he you know, has been showing in Twitch recently and everything like that. And I saw him again. We've done some stuff together in the past. That dude's a legend. Yeah, but yeah, Criparian would be awesome to have, right? Some of the old heads, man. Can we get like Wow Hobbs? Can we get Joanna? Be sweet to get those guys. Nixiom? Oh yeah, Nixiom would be cool. I never met that guy though. He's out of my tax bracket. Joanna? Yeah, he's the guy who made all the original leveling guides. Remember back in the day, the PDF? Joanna's leveling guide 1 to 64. Crit? Yeah, I think Zone 1 to 60 release race. Yeah, I wonder what happened to him, man. He was going strong, right? Joanna hosted me. He gave me like my biggest host back in the day, and then he just kind of disappeared. You don't want the kind of vibe from those streams, honestly. What is some random guys helping with heals? Yo, see, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Okay, let's think about this. If some guy is just shadowing someone and helping them with heals, because they're not in a group, that is going to fall off. So you have a guy healing you, right? You're level 1, you're killing stuff. His heals might be able to be impactful for a little bit, and you might be able to get, you know, an advantage. That would be kind of cheap. But because he's not in the group and you're getting the tags, you're getting the XP, you're going to be a high level and he's going to stay at low level. And eventually he's just going to start aggroing shit, and he's going to die, and he's not going to be able to keep up. But yeah, I mean, at the very low levels, that could happen, you know. Went to lunch, but just caught up with the WC run. That was hype, dude. Hell yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun, man. Could be 60 following. Yeah, I mean, could we just DQ the person in that case? Or what if... it's rough. See, there's a lot of... That's why Blizzard just needs to make a hardcore server, man. We'll do our best, right? Just, we'll do our best with it. Yeah, 60 there to troll. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Have you seen Dixium's Lord of the Rings challenge run in WoW? No, I didn't see that. That sounds pretty... When you got your first ring, you have to travel to Blackrock Spire and throw it into the lava? That sounds hilarious. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are we good? I think we're fine, though. We're so strong. We're so strong, man. Nothing can harm us. Nothing can harm the Crescent Staff. The pump is too strong. Yeah, we're so strong now. Or monster mashing. Get the healer, yeah. You get less XP right as well if you get help. Yeah, either way, that person should fall behind in levels. If they're a 60, though, that is kind of an issue. I don't think people on Bloodsail who are level 60 are going to cause issues. Like, people are really, especially like the RP community and stuff, I really feel like there's not that many trolls. Alright, another one down. Yo, what's up, Super Dave? How's it going? Stockades? Bro, no way I can get the stockades. It's horde. What happened to Cargos' rogue? He's still kicking. We just switched it up a little bit. Went to Horde. Get the Horde community going a little bit here on Bloodsail. Look at this damage. Oh! Oh! The damage. See the chunk right now? I know some of you guys are seeing this, man. Insane. Insane. With the Moosh. You should roll around on your 60 and watch people that are leveling. That's a good idea too. I was just going to tab between their streams, but you actually could do that too, huh? You could be on a 60 on Bloodsail. I have a 60 on Bloodsail Paladin, and you could just be walking around from that perspective, zoomed in all the way like you're some kind of caster or something, just rolling out, you know? That would be hype too. Chest right there in the open. It's pretty hype. When we stream on the 29th, do we need a keyword in the title so you can find us? There's a registration, guys. So I'm going to show the Discord again real quick. If you are interested in signing up, participating, being part of this, being a mod, being an admin, being a caster, being anything, if you want it, we need all the help we can get. If you're interested, here's the Discord link under the announcements section. There's a sign up sheet, and you can sign up and put in your class, your stream link, all that stuff, and that'll be the best way for us to know where to find you. Good question. Aren't you afraid the fact that people are allowed to group up for dungeons makes it unfair for the ones that are running solo or don't know anyone in the community yet? I'm not even sure though, man, because I'm not sure if that's the fastest way to level up, to do the dungeon one time. I'm not even sure. We'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this first one goes. Just think of it as like, you know, like an alpha or a beta. And then based on, you know, how it goes, you know, if it goes poorly or if dungeons are a problem or if certain classes are too strong within a time-gated type of thing, then maybe we can course correct from there. But I'm not 100% convinced that doing one dungeon we'll see. We'll see. You should be able to form a hug, though. You know, form a... The thing is... Yeah, I mean, we'll see. There's so many unknowns right now. Your streams are doing great, man. Insane content. When you become really big, though, like S-Fan, please stay like who you are right now. Wow, that's heavy. So, yeah, one thing that I've been thinking about... I followed this guy on the internet. Maybe some of you guys know about him. His name is Boogie. Boogie2988, right? He was like a big fat guy. And he was really fat, and he liked Magic the Gathering. He liked World of Warcraft. And I used to watch his videos, and, you know, he used to be really, like, very real and talk about his life and everything. And now, his channel, like, everybody hates him now. And I see some of these people on YouTube that have had really high peaks, and, you know, millions of people love them and all this, and then, you know, the internet and the people turn their back on them, right? So that is the stuff of nightmares for me, man. I don't... And the way I look at it is that people on the internet can sniff out bullshit pretty much. So just gotta do my best, keep it 100% real with you guys, and hope for the best. Just ran out of the grizzled den with full aggro and 14 HP. Goddamn. Where's that again? There's no job security on the internet. That's so true. You're pretty much one Reddit post away from having everybody hate you. And, I mean, it is what it is. That sounds like it makes sense, but rule states you can only dungeon with other hardcore characters and once per dungeon per character. So as soon as you're done with WC or whatever, you can't go back in. That's correct, yeah. So you can only do, and that's for many reasons, right? To prevent the dungeon cleave meta. It makes sense from like an adventure RP perspective, logistically when it comes to, you know, watching the VODs, all that stuff. But one dungeon probably won't break the bank. You seem like a really nice guy, dude. I appreciate you. The Night Elf Bear Den. Oh, yeah, that place is rough. You guys remember when I was over there, right? That place is so rough. Honestly, just skip that place. On hardcore, I don't think you should do that place. That's where you have to go kill the druids and get all the lockboxes, right? That place is absolute nightmare. Yeah, it's kind of sad, though. I don't know if anybody likes Boogie, but it's kind of sad to see where he's at right now. He just seems like he's in a bad spot. And he used to be like super beloved on the internet. About to show you guys a trick for this quest. So we completed it, right? Okay, here's the trick from the quest. Alright. So first of all, should I jump down? Actually, not worth it. I'll show you the trick, though. If you're trying to get out of this place... If you're trying to get out of this place, North Watch Hold, instead of running all the way out and, you know, killing 9 million more mobs again, this is what you do. I did get Venom Strike. I got super lucky. Venom Strike, yep. One Wailing Caverns run, we got Venom Strike. It also keeps the RP going? Yeah, 100%, Scott. So here's what you can do. If you finish this quest and you want to get out of here, and you want to do Stolen Silver and keep your quest arc going, you wouldn't expect it, but you can just jump out the back of this place. So we're in the back of North Watch Hold, right? You can just go out this way instead of running all the way out. And Stolen Silver is going to be right here. Where can I see the top 5 players in this challenge? I'm not this. The tournament hasn't started yet. Everybody's just kind of leveling at their own pace on Bloodsail, on Alliance and Horde. The #1 dude is level 42 though. So look, you can just jump out this way. I know it seems simple, but most people will walk all the way out. I know I did for many years. And then you can just go out this way. And then Stolen Silver's right here to your left. So, makes this quest a little bit easier. I feel bad for the guy. I don't know the whole story, but for the dude. What the dude was and still is absolutely unhealthy. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's sad. I used to really like him. I still like him, man. I mean, I think he's a human, right? He makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but he kind of just went too ham, talking about his divorce and everything, and all of his personal drama. You know, he took that too far. His fans actually cared about him. He was too naive to realize what he was doing wrong. Yeah, he also does the worst thing ever, which is feed the trolls. You know, just feed the trolls. You feed the trolls, there's kind of no hope for you on the internet if you feed the trolls. It's GG right there. I played a lot of Hunter in TBC, but none in Vanilla. What are the main differences? Main differences. I don't have a clear enough remembrance of TBC to explain that in much detail. You know, it's different pets. You don't have the exotic, pets or anything. Well, exotic pets were Wrath, right? You're missing some of the pets, though. Like, you don't have Ravager, you don't have Warp Stalker, you don't have some of that stuff. Insect, raptor horns. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat knows about TBC Hunter to explain the differences. I don't think I'm qualified to explain it. Couldn't tell you. Played Hunter in TBC. I still couldn't tell you. Don't remember. Aspect of the Viper. Oh, that's the mana one, right? Oh, the feed macro is huge, Chris. Thanks for that, man. That feed macro is saving my life right now. We were in Stone Town before. You know, that's how the horde leveling. You bounce back and forth between all the zones over and over again. We did the first little part of Stone Town. We're gonna go back there somewhat soon. We're hitting so hard right now. We're just kind of ignoring mechanics. We're just. Ooh. +4 arcane damage. That's a meme, right? We gotta get Stolen Silver. Please tell me we have that quest. We do. Good. Playing the Hunter very melee heavy. Yeah, I'm actually survival. I have mostly survival talents right now, Brandon. Good to see you in here. Is that due to the orc racial? It's a mixture. I like this playstyle a lot, but I have 20% crit on Raptor Strike right now. I have a freaking big slapper two-hander, and it's just Raptor Strike is a really big DPS increase. Also, if you kill stuff that's right, if you're not using Growl, you're doing more damage on your pet, right? Yeah, the Raptor Strike did some massive damage. If you're not using Growl, you're doing more damage. If the mob is traveling to you, your pet is doing more damage because it's not hitting it. It's hitting it from the back, right? So there's no parry and there's none of the of that stuff, right? There's no parry and what's the other one? No block, no parry, anything like that, right? So your pet is doing more damage. You're taking less damage. The mob is running to you so you can loot it. There's just a lot of good stuff that happens when you do this playstyle. I use Growl like very situationally. I'm gonna finish this like big Raptor Strike. Then on this. Look at that respawn. Right as soon as I kill him, another respawn. Holy shit.
Can I help you?
Stolen Silver, here it is. Did you guys know Raptor Strike actually hits harder on raptors than other mobs? You wish it did. What hunter spec is generally used for raiding? Does anybody know? Yeah, the main hunter spec you use depends. Like in the early days, you go survival, you go sure-footed to get the extra hit, and then you start to get hit, and you start to have to get rid of hit. You get too much hit, and most people respec for a marksman BM build. They go down to True Shot Aura, and they go down BM. Since you were melee weaving, you should make a melee auto attack macro that's on mouse over. Yep. I have a couple melee weaving macros here. Just a target, last target macro I've been using.
Looking for something specific?
We still need raptor horns, huh? Still need 2 more. Okay. Killed all these raptors. We couldn't get 5 horns. It's a freaking raptor genocide. Are you allowing Zygor for the 20th? Yeah, you can use whatever you want, bro. It's like watching Joanna. You're a beast on heart. Thank you very much. Aloe. Is respecking banned? No, respecking is totally fine. I recently started a hunter up. I find it very boring. Your way seems way more appealing. I'll definitely try that out. Hey, no worries, man. Love the logo so far, Brandon. It looks amazing. I actually love it. Okay, so we need these guys to respawn because we need some raptor horns. But we killed them too fast, boys. We're too strong right now with the crescent staff and the venom strike. Another thing that's super hype is what happens at 25, guys. Anybody know? Level 25, baby. You get a big power spike there as a hunter.
See you around.
Sunscale feather. Damn, man. Need some freaking raptor horns, man. Yeah, it's the ammo. You get the new ammo at 25. So we're gonna start slapping even harder then. Yeah, I got Venom Strike, bro. One and done. Nah, it's the new ammo. The new ammo slaps. What is it? Razor arrow? No, what is it? Let me look it up. Oh, the Raptors are coming back. Hell yeah. Okay, the new ammo. Arrow. The new ammo. Yeah, Razor arrow. 7.5 DPS. So right now these sharp arrows are 4.5 or 3.5, so it goes up by like 4 DPS. It's insane. That's at 25. Stay tuned. How long do you think Venom Strike bow will last? A long time, bro. Maybe until like the late 20s.
Be careful.
Need some freaking raptor horns though. I tell you.